The real estate market here in Florida is changing quite significantly. And in this video, I'm going to talk to you about the things that you need to be thinking about in a changing real estate market. Now, if you've been following me for any time at all, I tell things how they are. I don't paint a super rainbow picture if it's not rainbows, and I don't paint a super cloudy picture if it's not cloudy. And so what we're going to do here is we're talking about how the real estate market is changing and exactly what you need to do. So there is more inventory that is coming on the real estate market right now, especially here in Southwest Florida, than we have seen for years. And we're talking 300-400 new properties that net are coming on the market, and over 1,000 new listings coming on the market every single week is what we're experiencing right now. Now, what's happened prior to now is that people with a 2 or 3, 4% interest rate weren't willing to sell, but we're starting to see a lot more people who are willing to sell. So I'm going to talk about a few different demographics, and you'll likely be able to figure out where you are in this particular groups of people. So if you're interested in purchasing real estate in this market, there's a couple of factors that you need to take into consideration. If you are a cash buyer, that is the best scenario because we're starting to see sellers who are willing to negotiate significantly more than they have been over the past few years, where they didn't really have to because there weren't that many options out there for buyers. And so if you are a cash buyer, great. Good for you. I wouldn't let that stop you from moving forward with your potential purchase. If you are looking to get financing, that's where things get a little bit more interesting because as you've heard, I am sure, interest rates are at their highest rate in over 20 years. And a lot of times we're pushing 8% as far as interest rates go. That can cause a real challenge in the way of monthly payments once you take into account what's the principal and interest plus your insurance costs, taxes, everything else that you have to be responsible for in a purchase. That can cause a lot of pain. However, I'm seeing a few things that are, good options for people out there. So if you're looking to purchase a property and you need to sell a home, there's a big difference between if you don't own a home now and you're looking to buy. Because if you're looking to sell a home, chances are if you purchased that home more than 1 year ago, that you have a good amount of equity in that home that you can utilize to offset a higher interest payment, getting a high mortgage amount on your purchase. And so if you have that equity, it's great to be able to tap into that before prices slide, because prices are sliding a bit as right now in this current market. If you're getting a new mortgage and you're not looking to sell something, you are in, one of the most challenging demographics to buy at this moment because yes, prices are inflated compared to where they were a couple of years ago. Also, the interest rates, insurance, etc., that's a little bit challenging. Now, don't be completely discouraged because there are options out there to minimize the monthly payment that you have. And there's different programs that we can talk about if that's something that interests you. We're going to have contact information below here to be able to help you understand that. Now, let's go on the other side of the coin. Are you a potential seller? Are you looking to sell a property? Maybe you inherited a property. Maybe you're moving out of state. Who knows? But there are plenty of reasons why people sell property. Now, if that is you, one of the things that I'd highly recommend is that you really take into account what the strategy is around your listing price. A couple of years ago, last year, we were able to be very aggressive and push the limits as far as what the market would bear. This is not then. This market has drastically changed from then. And so we have to have a very positive conversation around what that pricing strategy should be. Your goal should not be to push any limits around pricing in this market because inevitably what happens if you try to do that, you're going to have days on market grow, you're eventually going to have price reductions, and you're sort of chasing the market at that point. That's just not a winning strategy in today's market. And so obviously you need somebody who can professionally do a great job of marketing your home, but it's also a great job around coming up with that pricing strategy so that the market reacts accordingly. If you list your home and you have no showings, no offers, what do you think that says that the market is saying to you? absolutely overpriced. We're seeing some properties now that are priced in line with where comparables had sold a few months back that don't sell, that they still don't sell because the market today is expecting a bigger decrease than what happened just a few months back. So as always, I hope you found this video helpful. Please comment below on what your thoughts are on where things are and where they're going. And also, do me a favor, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and here's my most recent video for you as well. Thanks.